So we're going to talk about the basic concepts, the gifters levels. So as you may see, some of the gifters, they have numbers and colors on their gifter badge. Get to know your gifters, engagement with your gifters, and the mindsets. So the basic logic of needs for a live stream is emotional value, bringing joy and hope to people. It could be like an entertainment for them to reduce their anxiety and to make them happy, basically. Make them feel happy and wanting to watch you. It also meets their human needs as well, which is like, feel like they might want to, for example, if you're going on your free time, you're watching a telly or a TV program to reduce your stress and to like get into your comfort zone, to relax, stuff like that as well. And it's also an entertainment needs. So you could be entertaining them with activities. You can be doing your daily things, gaming, etc. That's also could be their entertainment needs as well. Something to get them out of their daily life and to relax, and something that they enjoy watching and entertaining with you. So what is gifter management? Knowing your gifter, understanding how they encourage and repeat them to come back and gift you. So something you might ask yourself is, why is this person gifting me? What is it about you that encouraged them to gift you? This could be anything. It could be that they feel comfortable around you, they feel safe, they feel relaxed, they feel like they want to make friends with you. That could be the reasons why they're gifting you, or they want to show their support to you. And on a personal level, what do I know about this gifter? Like, it's really important to build a communication between yourself and the gifter, no matter if they're high gifter level or they're low gifter level. I always tell everyone they always start at a low level, but you never know if that person's going to stay at a low level or become a big gifter. I've seen some people who started a low level and they have encouraged their gifting level up really high really quickly. Like, you can gain gifting level very easily depending how much you gift. So it's always important to get to know those individual, communicate with them, tell them when you're coming live, tell them when you're having a battle, ask them to join your live even if you're not having battles or anything. It's just to build that communication and get them to come in to your live stream regularly so they keep coming back more and more. And the more they get to know you, the more they want to spend time with you as well. So that's also really important. So why do people gift? They could be gifting to show that they support you. It could be a friends of a friend showing their support. It could be someone you've just met on TikTok who they just started following you. They come into your live stream and they enjoy it and they come back more and more. It could be trying to get like the attention from you. They could be gifting you to try and get your attention, get attention from other gifters as well. Gifters, I find some gifters can be very competitive. So, for example, if you're battling someone who has a competitive gifter and they want to win and be the MVP, you might get another gifter from your side competing against them. I have found on numerous cases you have competitive gifters. Some of the gifters are very competitive, which is good for you. You also have some gifters that are pretty chilled who would just gift you here and there, not just during your battles. It could just be in your normal live stream, just surprising you with gifts. But it's always really important to show your appreciation to them. Like, no matter how big or small the gifts are, appreciate them, thank them, say their names and stuff like that. Thank you for such and such. Because in the end, they are spending their time and their money on you. So it's always important to appreciate them. And I find that when you appreciate a gifter, they are more likely to gift you back again. Like, if it's for me, if I go into someone's stream and I feel like gifting them because I just like to see the smile on their face, and if they appreciate me and thank me, I'm more than likely to go back to watch their live again, compared to someone who doesn't say anything or doesn't thank me because they don't appreciate my gift. It's very important to not be over controlling as well. Sometimes don't just beg for gift, because sometimes when you have a higher gifter level, when you go into live stream, people will assume that you're going to give them. They'll say your name and ask for this and this and this, and that will put people off. This is the reason why some higher gifters will turn their gifting level off, so you don't know what level they are. So try not to be over controlling, and appreciate them is the most two important thing, I would say. So what is a gifter? This is a gifter badge. It has gone up. So you start at level 0. The more you gift, the higher your score will be. And they will appear just in front of your name as well as in front of the Heart Me teams. So there's 2 different gifter badge. The blue to purple is the normal gifter level. So at the moment, like the higher the gifters, like the higher the level, the harder it is to reach. Like for example, I am currently, I think 34, and I'm halfway through 34 to 35. And in order to get from where I am now to level 35, I need to gift another 400k basically. So the higher their gifter level is, the more they gift, and each level is harder and harder. The gaps are bigger and bigger. As well as a Heart Me level, those are only for your individual life. So those are the levels for yourself only. So the higher they are when they join your Heart Me and gift you regularly, the higher their loyalty is to your team. Where the gifter badge, this blue to purple one, is on every single stream. It's their badge of their gifting. But if you have the red to the orange to the red ones for the Heart Me, it's the individual Heart Me team. And I have noticed TikTok has brought in the frozen Heart Me's will no longer appear in your Heart Me team, basically. So, for example, if you have, like I had 800 members in my Heart Me team, now I currently have 80, because they are only showing you the active accounts. So if you have a higher level who's frozen, maybe drop them a message, ask them to come and send a Heart Me and keep your Heart Me active, because if they don't keep your Heart Me active, you will lose that Heart Me basically. It will not show in your Heart Me team. It will only show the active ones. So back to the gifter level, sorry. It shows their loyal support and their gifting as well. You can add them as moderators if you trust them, if they come into your live stream every single day. And it shows like how loyal they are to you as well, especially for the Heart Me team. The higher their badge, the more they've sent you and the more they spent time with you in your live stream. So the numbers of gifters. So depending on the numbers of gifters is the number of people in your room. The more people you have in your room, the more likely you're going to get more of them gifting. So for example, if you have 10 people in your room, you might have 5 gifting, or if you have 20, you might have double that, which is 10. Then like, for example, if you had like 3 people, you might only have 1 person gifting you. So your main focus is to share out your stream, get as many people in as you can, and get them to try and reach your goal or send Heart Me's and support you, because it all builds up. Maybe it's like they might support you a little bit, but for example, if there is 10 people supporting you, 1,000 coins, there's 10,000 coins right there. Or if there's, rather than like 10 people and only 2 people supporting you. So the more people you have in your live stream is the higher chance of you getting more gifters sent to you. So some people spend over £1,000 a day, sorry, £100 a day. Some people may spend more. Like the other day, for example, I had a big battle. One of my MVPs spent 100,000 coins, which is over £1,000 in one live stream, which is ridiculous sometimes. But it is possible. You just need to find your loyal gifter, your MVP. So sometimes I do like an MVP slot. So if I get a special MVP, I will show appreciation to them. I would do a post for them. I would either write their name on a board or on a balloon. There was one time that I did my MVP of the year. So all my big MVPs, I wrote their name on a heart-shaped balloon so they could see that for weeks, and like they appreciate me by writing their names and keeping the balloons up for a long time. So little things like that will show your appreciation to them, and you'll be surprised how much they love that. They know that you've taken it to heart and appreciate them for who they are. So gifters intentions is recognize your gifters and thank them throughout your whole live stream, no matter if they gift you once, twice, or how many times. Always thank them every time they gift you. You can give them a shout out, like shout out their handle name, the top 3 gifters in your live every hour or so, or you can even pin their names and say thank you for them and stuff like that. It's also important to follow the 50-50 rules. So you might have your MVPs in the room. Yes, show them your loyalty and communicate with them, but also spend some time with your new gifters as well, because you never know, those new gifters might become your next MVP. So make them feel welcome, make them introduce yourself, get to know them. So it's always better to know more people, more supporters and gifters than just the 1 or 2. So always make people feel welcome, communicate with them, ask them to join your Heart Me team is a good way to start, and then invite them to your live stream more often. So you're communicating with the people that you know as well as the people that you don't know, and not just the people that you know. You can promote your channel by asking more followers to join, asking them to like and share, comments. You can bring people to your followers into your TikTok gifter community by asking them, like for example, join your Heart Me team, and get your friend to share out the live as well, because that's a really good way to get new people, as well as co-hosting with new streamers as well, because sometimes when you co-host with new streamers, you're also bringing their followers into your live as well. So it's a good way of finding new followers, and that's also a good way of getting new supporters as well. At the end of your live, take a 5-10 minutes to appreciate your followers by, like, for example, you get your top 3 gifters or your top 10 gifters, just drop them a little message saying thank you for coming to my live stream, thank you for the gifts and everything. And then you can always ask them to join your live next time, like, I'll be on live tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Hope you can be there and stuff like that. Just send them a little message offline, and it shows that you appreciate their time and you value their time and everything that they've spent with you, and it just makes them feel nice and welcome and want to join you again next time as well. So at the end of your live stream, you can check this by click on the live, and on the viewer ranking you can get gifter ranking as well, so it'll show your top 10 gifters in that whole live stream. So gifter interactions, some people have different sort of reactions to gift. Some people have a theme and filters, like sometimes you have specific gifts for a specific campaign and stuff like that. You can do a short video thanking for the gift. You can use some effects as well, because they might be related to gifts as well. And it's always important to, like I said, thank your gifters as well by showing their name, writing their name somewhere, showing that you appreciate them being there and the gifts that they gift you. When people gift you, when they gift you big, they expect a big reaction. So it's always important to show a type of reaction, because that's the main reason they gift you. They want to see a reaction. Like, I've had people messaging me off live saying, oh my God, I love your reaction to that gift. I hope you really liked it, stuff like that. And oh my God, your reaction just made my day. Like, sometimes it just comes out naturally because you're shocked. You're surprised that you got these sort of gifts. So it's always nice to show that you appreciate them and thank them so much for it, because that's what makes their day. They send gifts because they want to support you and see your reaction. And I also post some of those reactions on there as well, because I appreciate those people. I want to show them off that they have helped me, they have supported me, they've sent me this gift, and I value their time and spending time with me as well. So it's always important to appreciate your gifters. Gifters' reaction. Um, Different people have different type of reactions. Some people scream, some people shout, some people just show a happiness in their face, and excited, shock, surprise. It's always nice to show some sort of reaction, whether the gift is big or small. For example, if you get a few roses or something, you might be smiling and being happy, compared to if you get a TikTok universe, you might be jumping around with excitement. Like, depending on the gift is different type of reaction, but always show some sort of reaction and say thank you to your gifter. Like, say, for example, let's say Cynthia sent me a mirror bloom. I'll be like, thank you so much, Cynthia, for the mirror bloom, and like stuff like that. Or if Cynthia was to send me a universe, I might be jumping around shouting her name, for example. So, how to start a relationship with your supporters? It's simple. It's like making new friends, basically. I find that when I have new followers, new people supporting me, it's like making new friends. You get to know them. And once you get to know them, you might feel more comfortable and message them offline, invite them to your live stream, say, oh, you could be like, oh, how's your day going? Such and such. And then, have you been up too much? It could be anything. It just be little talk just to get to know them, get the communication going. And you can be like, oh, tonight I'm going to go live at 7 p.m. If you're free to come and join me, that would be really nice. Encourage them to join your team. Ask them what they like. Like, for example, sometimes I ask people what they want to see in my live stream, because my live stream is pretty much chilled. Sometimes I do games, I do activities. Sometimes I do dress up, cosplay, such and such. I always ask them what they want to see, what they want me to do, because it could be fun interacting with them, getting new ideas and everything. If you have a big supporter who comes into your life regularly and you trust them, you can ask them to be your moderator, because I find that sometimes having a moderator as your big gifter shows that you appreciate them and you want them to help you with your live stream. So also encourage them to come back in more often as well and help you moderate. It could be asking them about their personal life, like what they do, what's their hobby, what do they do in their free time. It could be anything really. You can ask your supporter anything. But maybe just start by the simple stuff first, saying, oh, where are you from? What do you do? And then, like, on that note, you can get to know them more and more, and you can ask the deeper level, because I find that the more you know about your supporter, the closer the bond and relationship is between the two of you, and the more likely they feel comfortable being around you, and the more they come back. So, gifters information tracking. This can come in handy. You can put in their name, their nationality, their age, their job, education, hobbies, religion, music, active time, eating habits. It could be anything. You can write anything about them. It's just to help you keep track of who's who, what their hobby is, what they enjoy doing. Like, for example, for music, when they come into the room, you can play a specific song or ask them about specific artists. Age is also important, because you can get gifters from various age. I have gifters aging between 20 to 40. It can also be important is how you interact with them as well. Like, maybe the younger ones, you have more fun. The older one, you respect them a little bit more. Job could be important as well. You might feel like, oh, that's not important, but it could be like what they do as a job, how much they earn, how much they spend, how much their bills and stuff are. Their hobbies is really important as well, because it can get the communication flowing. You can be talking about what they enjoy doing. Oh, did you do them much this weekend? Did you go to the beach, etc.? Religion can be very important as well, because different people have different religions. So you're showing your respect to their religious and their nationality. Make sure you show them respect. You respect them being here. Everybody is different, so bear that in mind. Not everyone's the same. So just respect everybody individually. Everyone is independent. So don't treat your gifter as one gifter, basically. They're not the same person. Treat them individually. So you can maybe create a Discord group with your gifters, your top 10 gifters, and ask them to join their group. So, for example, if you have a battle coming up, you can share out the battle event and ask them to register in your TikTok. Um, you could also seek new gifters during your live to continue building your gifter community as well. So, when someone new comes in, say hi to them, introduce yourself, get talking to them. Like I said before, the 50-50 rule, spend half the time engaging with your old gifters as well as engaging with the new people who's coming in who could be your new gifters as well. You can promote your channels by, you can do a post saying, I'll be live this time, or you can put it in your bio so people know when to expect you and when you're coming on so they can see if they're free and they're like, oh, I'll pop on to see you later, stuff like that. So live event setting. This is very handy when you're doing a specific thing like a box battle, when you're doing a games night or anything in particular, or a battle. So you either click on TikTok Studio, live event, and then you can create event with the time, the date, and how long you're doing, the description of the event. There's also another shortcut. So, for example, on the first box here, where the calendar is, you can click on there and click add event straight away. So it's always good, and you get people to register in your event as well. So it's good for people to register in your event because it will show a notification. Like, for example, 10 minutes before you come on live, it will pop up on their notification screen saying this person's got a live event in 10 minutes. So just get like a little reminder. So encourage people to sign up to your live event, get them to register. It's free. Because the more people who register, the more people are going to get notified and they're more than likely to come and join your live without forgetting. You can also do a video to promote your live as well, which is very handy. I always do a video because I find that video attracts more than just a message. So you do a post, you link your live event in it, people click on that live event, they register. So battle invitation, which is also the same. You set a live event, you can name it like, for example, an international battle or a big battle Sunday night or reset battle, etc. And it'll come up with live event at the in your comment bit. And they can click on that and they can register. Or you can share out the live or the post of this live event, or you can share out the event itself. So there's different way of sharing it out, and then people just click on it, they can register. And like I said, it's nice for them to register because it gives them a notification just before you go live about the event. So battle cheers up. Like I said, people love seeing your reactions, especially when they send big gifts. There's so many gifts. Some gifts has reaction to them, some changes your face. But like I said, the bigger reaction you have, the more likely they want to send again. Because for me, myself, I love gifting people because it makes me happy to see them happy. Like their reaction to the gift that I send make me feel like I want to send them more because it makes them really happy, and it makes me happy to see that they're happy. As to, like, for example, if I gift someone and they didn't have a reaction, I'm like, oh, well, that was boring. I might go gift someone else who appreciates it. Does that make sense? Like, show that you appreciate them, show that they make you happy, the gift lights up your day and stuff like that, because your reaction is worth 1,000 words to them. They are watching what your reaction is, basically. So special dates. If you have any special events coming up, like your birthday, or if you're doing anything in particular, or a big battle. Set a live event, do a post about it to encourage people to come in. Like, for example, the first box here is Mint's birthday. She set up a live event. She did lots of birthday battles and it went really well because loads of people turned up because they knew that it was her big birthday and they want to be there for her and show her support. And this was her birthday post. So she set a post about her birthday, celebrating it. If you look like how it's set out, there's cakes, there's balloons. It shows that it's a big birthday and she wants to celebrate it with you guys. It makes people want to join, and people make time for things like this as well. So people would they'll set a reminder and they'll make sure they're free to come and join, even if it's for a little bit. Or if you have a big battle, like for example, this was my first international battle, so I set up a international battle event, and it went really well because if you share out your event, you can share it to your friends, get your friend to share it to their friends, get people to register. The more people who register is the more chance of people coming into your life, because like I said, it reminds them. It sets a reminder on their phone so they won't forget. So the mindsets. It's difficult sometimes. TikTok has gone a bit quiet lately, but don't give up. There's always going to be challenging things. It could be challenging your mental health. It could be challenging behavior from other people. It could be anything. Like, it's a challenge every single day. You will have your ups and downs as well. Like I said, there'll be quiet time, there'll be busy times. Sometimes you'll have lots of people in your life. Sometimes it's very quiet and there's nothing going on. But just don't give up, guys, because like I said, you'll have good days and you'll have bad days. Like, other people will have good days and bad days. So if you're having a bad day, don't give up. Maybe co-host with your friends, bring them up in the box with you, have a little chat, have a relaxing day. Consistency is very important. I stream every single day. There was one time a couple months ago that I streamed not every single day. I stream like 4 days a week, and I've noticed that my streaming, like the people who join my live stream, has gone down so much. So now I've gone back to streaming every single day and building that up again. So always be consistent. Like, for example, if you're coming on 3 times a week, 4 times a week, make sure it's always like that. There's always something new to learn. TikTok's always updating rules, updating things. So you're always learning new things every day, whether it's from co-hosting with new people, whether from your supporters, your friends, or anything, you're always learning. Make sure you're offering value to your supporters as well. Like, make them feel like they're not wasting their time here. Make them feel entertained. Make them feel they want to come back. Also, avoid over-controlling. Some people will get thrown off with people who are over-controlling. Like, they feel like you're controlling them and they might not like it and they might leave and not come back. So like I said, everybody's different, so treat them all differently as an individual. Show them respect. Like I said, again, everyone's different. Respect their choice, respect their needs, respect their point of view. Even if you don't agree with it or other people don't agree with it, just try and respect them and be neutral to everyone. Show that you support them and what they think as well. Appreciation is always important. I would say appreciation is the most important thing. Show them that you appreciate them, whether it's them supporting you, their time, their taps, their comment, being in your live stream again. I find that the more you appreciate them, the more they want to join you again, the more they want to feel welcome. Then if you don't appreciate them, they might just join you for a little bit and then leave. Does anybody have any questions or anything that they would like to ask?